Hello, and welcome back to the Taylor Louise Budgets channel, where we finally have another bonus income cash stuffing for you today. So let's get straight into it. All right, so we'll count this money at the end, but first of all, we want to have a look at what income streams have come in over the last few months. I believe the last time I did a bonus stuffing video was around middle of the year, so around June, and now we are in September. So we are stuffing $1,169.10 today, but we're going to look at where that money came from. So I'm just going to call this a bonus for September. So this is because I am a teacher. I work full time as a teacher, but there are other things that I do or other ways that money comes into my life, and I like to budget every single dollar. So this is me doing that. So first of all, I have worked like my secondary teaching job, my like on the side extra hours job. If you've been following for a while, you know what that is, but I have earned $614.27 doing that of late. Secondly, we have AdSense and other things. I usually just call this Google, but today apparently I'm running AdSense, but this is AdSense, this is Etsy, this is affiliate links, all of that sort of thing. And this is how it shows you that even though I upload on YouTube three times a fortnight and upload on Instagram and TikTok and so forth 3 times a week, it is not a fruitful job for me. It is a hobby. And so over the last couple of months, I've earned a total of $154.83. I literally spend pretty much what I gain making these videos for you. So this is definitely for fun. And then I'm just going to call this gifts because I have my birthday this month and wedding gifts and other things. So I just want to make sure that I'm being responsible with that money. So I've got about $400 to budget in that regard too. So yes, that takes me to, let's double check it takes me to the right total, $614.27, $154.83 and $400. Yeah, so 1169 and 10. So the very first thing that we're going to do is actually count up this moolah. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 51, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 65. So we've got $1,165 here because obviously $4.10 is just going to stay in my cushion. So that is that. Minus $4.10, so that is the amount of cash and placeholders that we are stuffing today. I'm going to get that money situated on here and then we'll have a look at where we're going to spend it. So even though the way that I track this income, it's like I earned it this month, I definitely haven't. I always like to do it like this, and I have for ages if you've followed me for a while, but I like to wait until I have this kind of significant amount of money sitting in my cash cushion from my extra sources of income and then budgeting it all at once. I feel like the money goes further. It allows me to put more money into my priorities doing it this way rather than, having $20 or $6 here or there to actually contribute to things. I find that I'm much more responsible with it in topping up my sinking funds and things when I have a larger amount of stuff. So that's why I do it this way. I just feel like it works for me and we got to do what works for us in our budget. But first of all, so yeah, we've got over $1,000 to stuff today. So what am I going to do? I think if I put $100 into savings challenges, that will mean that we can finish off some that we've got going on at the moment. So I'm just going to do 100 to that. At least for now, maybe we'll change it. Because some of this is business income, we like to stuff the business sinking fund. So $100 to Taylor Louise. And then I am going to put, because some of it is birthday money, I'm going to put $100 to Tato because that's my personal spendings. And then obviously wedding and stuff is coming very, very soon. So we're going to put $200 to that one. We're mostly stuffed. So we're just going to top it up a little bit, especially because some of it was kind of like a joint present for me and my other half. So I want to make sure that I'm putting some of it into like the honeymoon fund that's going to be for both of us. Then what else? I do want to start topping up Christmas because I'm getting nervous that it's going to be the end of September and it's empty. So I'm going to put 200 of this into Christmas because I should have been plodding along, putting a little bit in all year and I haven't been. I do have a vet appointment for the dog coming up and I'm probably going to be emptying out her sinking fund. And I'm not sure if there's enough in there to cover it because I don't know how much it's going to cost. So I'm just going to top it right back up with an extra 200. This is what I love about like doing extra work and having extra income is that when I'm like, oh, I really haven't like forethought things well in terms of sinking funds, it allows me that opportunity to play catch up basically. I'm going to put 100 into beauty because I've got a lot of appointments for wedding related things and I don't want to pull out of the future fund. 165 left. I always forget it because it's not written on here. but sport is going to get a 50 just because it's like, what's the word for it? It's inevitable that I'm going to spend money on supplements or activewear at some point. So I feel like I should be putting some in there. What else have we got? I'm going to put 100 into tech because I owe that money from when I emptied out all my sinking funds. And then I've just got 15 left. So I'm just going to chuck that in gifts because that has been going up and down like crazy. And then that takes us to a zero-based budget. So really focusing this money on my sinking funds this time because my priority areas have mostly been looked after from my salary paychecks of late. So we'll move this off to the side. But if you want this template, it's available on my Etsy store, Taylor Louise Budgets. And we can get kind of straight into the stuffing. So I'll pull out my sinking fund binder. Oh, it's going to feel so good to be stuffing this because I haven't for a while. I feel like I need to prop this up a little more. So we'll bring out another binder. There we go. That's better. Okay. Yikes. So should I keep track on here? 1165. We'll see how long I remember to do that for. But first up we have Tato, which currently has $80 in it, but is getting 100 today. I'm going to do that in cash because I can see myself spending it. So 51, 50, 70, 80. I know I was talking about that I was saving up for something in here a while ago, and that was because I wanted to buy a walking pad, like a mini treadmill for my house, but my mum bought me one for my Christmas and like wedding present. So I don't need to save for that anymore. So minus 100, you can move that to somewhere I can reach it without knocking the camera. Then we have fitness, which is the sport one that I'm adding 50 into. And again, in cash. So 51, 20, 30 in there. 50. Beauty was getting money as well. It's just getting 100. Did I do that in placeholder? I feel like I did. I feel like I need to keep track of these placeholders too. So yes, that is a $100 placeholder going in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 55, 20. So the reason why this is so stocked, let's minus that 100 off before I forget, is because I have my teeth whitening appointment this week, which is going to be close to 300. Then I've got brow wax and tint, lip wax. I have already paid for my next couple of lasers. And what else am I getting done? Oh, my lash fill will need to come out of this as well. So, oh, there's another 10 in here. Okay, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 55, 20, 30, 530. So it's mostly like beauty for wedding purposes. I have just had my hair freshly done, so I don't need to worry about that. Then we have Taylor Louise, which has been sitting empty for a while, but is getting a $100 placeholder. And even though I'm just putting in the placeholders today, it just means that that is money that I'm going to transfer to my sinking fund account so that it can make interest. Tech is also getting 100. And we weren't worrying about coloring that at the moment. So I'll just add in a $100 placeholder because I'm not planning on spending that money anytime soon. I've had to buy adapters and things for upcoming travel, but that has just come out of like future money. Health is not getting anything today, but has 51, 20, 30, 45. So that's why it's not getting anything because it doesn't need it. Did I take off the 100 for tech? I think I did. Future, so this is the wedding fund, is getting another 200. Minus 200, 5,000, 6,000, and then we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7,100. Cool. So 7,100, even though the travel is upcoming, my other half has been funding it so far, and then I'll just transfer him what I owe him at the end. So yeah, we've got a decent amount in there. Most of the wedding stuff is now paid for. Then we have Boo, which isn't getting anything today, but there is 270 in there. Bernie, however, is getting some. It is getting 200. So 1, 2, 3, 450 in there now. Like I said, she's got a vet appointment, so a lot of that will be spent in the coming week. And then gifts was just getting the leftover, which is 15. So that is 50, 60, 70 in there now. I'm glad I put some in that because that is getting low. And then we have Christmas that is getting its first top up of the year, so it's getting 200. And events isn't getting anything, but it has 20, 40, 60, 70. And then I need to look at what's left because I feel like I'm missing something. Oh no, maybe I'm not. Okay, so this number is wrong. So I have forgotten something along the way, but 50, 70, 80, 95, 100. So we have 100 left over, and that is what's going to go into the savings challenge binder. And we are stuffing that in today's video. I'm just gonna maybe put it like that for now. So we're gonna jump straight to the holiday fund because we've only got 2 working challenges at the moment, and it is my honeymoon fund and Twilight. So we'll finish this one off first. So it just needs 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $60. So 50 and 60 going in there. And then we can scribble this off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not worried about that being neat, but then that is completed, which is perfect because the next video that I'm going to film is actually savings challenge reallocation. So even more money going towards sinking funds, but 51, 52, 50, 70, 90, 310, 30, 50, 70, 94, 5, 10, 15, 20. So $420 we saved in that one, and we made quick work of that. I feel like I've only been doing it for like a month. So that is awesome. This can go at the back. That one's pretty full. Let's put it in its own section. Awesome. And then that means that the rest can go straight into the Twilight challenge. So we have 20, 30, 5, 40 in there. 20, 30, 40. Okay. Which is very exciting because I will be able to start a whole heap of new challenges the next time I film a challenge video. So that was 40. So we're going to go 10. That's Alice Cullen, my favorite character. And Rosalie Hale, she's all right. That's 20. And I'm gonna go 10 bonus, so that's 30. And then I'm gonna jump down to do Esme. I should have just done the 5, but it's okay. And that's 40. Esme's a bit of a nothing character. Okay, this one has been slow and steady, but that has just topped it up a little bit. So we've got 50, 70, 80, 91, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35. 135 in there now. So I love that even though I've kind of finished most of my savings challenges, we still have a little something something brewing for next time. Wow. Okay. So that was the money. That is the money that I've earned from my side hustle of teaching, my side hustle of this, the Taylor Louise Budget World, and some gifts for my upcoming birthday and wedding. But we are all stuffed, all raring to go. I'm so excited about everything that's upcoming, and I'm so appreciative of the capacity that I have to do more than my full-time income just to supplement some of these funds. So I appreciate you sticking by me. Please go down below, click like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified every single time I upload, and I'll see you next time. Bye.